Hello, hello, people. Producers, how are you? Hopefully you can hear me. Hello, hello, people. Producers, how are you? Hopefully you can hear me. Hello, hello, people. Producers, how are you? Hopefully you can hear me. All right, awesome. All right, getting started then. How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. Mass Deception already starting off with a $5 donation. Thanks, Mass Deception. How's it going? Volker, Emiliano, Mika, Tom, Vinny, D. All right, getting started then. How my wife. Everybody? Welcome to the stream. Mass Deception already starting off with a $5 donation. Thanks, Mass Deception. There was a few people that sent me tracks that didn't have their download link enabled. So there are a few, maybe 2 or 3 people left that have not. There was a few people so I sent them a message. So if you their download link enabled. If you sent in a track, please check your Patreon messages to make sure I message you back asking you to make it downloadable. And I'll throw in everyone's tracks right here so you can see. If you sent in a track, please check your Patreon messages to make sure I message you back asking you to make it downloadable. And I'll throw in everyone's tracks right here so you can see. All right. If you sent in a track, please check your Patreon messages to make sure I message you back asking you to make it downloadable. Right, let me see. And I'll throw in everyone's tracks right here so you can see. All right. Sri, Mickey. Yeah, Mass Deception, you post a link here. Yep. And make sure the download link is enabled. There's a delay in sound. Oh, shoot. Oh, sorry. That happens literally every single time. It should be better now. Good luck, Akuma. Okay. So, just missing a few people. Puck, Katya. That might actually be it. Just 2 people. And Alfred. Track was not found. So there's 3 people that I'm missing tracks for. Everybody else, I believe I have your track. I'll share my screen in a moment, and we'll take a look to make sure that everybody sees their track here, and then we'll get started. So far, I have 17 tracks. So it'll be probably about a 2-hour stream. Mass Deception, I got your track now too. Mason, thanks for joining. Stryon, Manu, Arrow. Go to site and download this track. And I'm going to get started. Perfect. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining the stream. I know we're a day late into the month. I usually do the streams at the end of the month. But this Sunday ended up on September 1st, and last weekend I was away for a gig in Prague, which was a lot of fun. So I decided to do the stream today, and we'll be doing another stream probably the end of the month as well in September. So we'll technically have 2 in September, but we're gonna get started now. So thanks, Sri. Thank you, Sri, for the donation. We'll send a track here, exporting. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for that. Can't wait till you come to Sri Lanka. Huge fan of your work. Learned a lot from me. Thanks you very much. Yeah, Sri Lanka is happening October 5th is when I arrive, I believe, or do I? Sorry, I might maybe play on October 5th. So I played 2 shows. I think the 4th and the 5th, or the 5th and the 6th. I have to double check, but yeah, I'll be in Sri Lanka near Colombo in October. Hello from Venezuela. All right, we got 30 people in the chat already. Awesome. All right, let's get started. I'm using my standing desk today. I'll probably sit in a little bit, but move this over here. Boop. I want to put your track up here, D, because you were actually first. All right. Starting off with fan favorite, DO5. We had our first coaching call today, actually. I wouldn't even say a coaching call, more of a catch-up call, but it was really cool meeting D because I've been a fan of his music for a very long time. So it was cool to hang out and actually get to meet. Make sure this is coming through. And my voice sounds good volume. And hey, Maze28, thanks for hanging out. I was actually I was working on your video today, Mario. The how to make music like. So the next one is going to be how to make music like Maze28. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I've been working on that. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done before I leave for Canada, and then it'll have to be probably next month I post it. But if I can get it done before I leave in a couple days, then I'll be posting it in a few weeks. All right, let's get started. So first we have DO5 with Flare of the Clouds. Let's check it out. Kuma, your track, I believe I have it. Do you see it here? Does anybody not see their track here? Let me know, please. Hope the volume's okay for everybody. Check 1 2. Oh, what was it called, Kuma? You know what? I'll just go to your. I'll make sure. Hold on. I have it open on my window.
Drinking
Yeah, yours is there, Papa Kuma. Love that bass line, love the melodies, love the vocal. All right, really cool track. Oh, this is why I had to push the limiter up so much. That was my bad. Really, really nice track, D. I love the melody, love the vocal. Mix sounds good, balanced. Breakdown sounds great. I wish it was longer, to be honest. I felt like maybe it's not done and you're going to add more onto it later, but really nice stuff. There's a little bit of stereo imaging in the low end. I can just hear a little bit, so I would make sure to cut that out. But other than that, it sounds really nice, really punchy. The drums might be a tiny bit too full in a sense that I feel like I don't hear the synths as much. Like maybe you can take out a little bit of the crunchiness of the hats and stuff to make room for the vocals and the synths. And the vocal can be a little bit louder, I think. But really, really nice. And it's possible you could even have a little bit more reverb and delay on some of those, like, oh wow, that was off. Those hits that you had right there. Sorry, I don't mean to show that. That should be, I've got messages here. Just grabbing your track, Mason, from Discord. Congrats on your first. Okay, cool. I'm just grabbing another track here from Mason. Mason, can you put the download enabled so I can download it and throw it in the chat, in the track in Ableton? Cool. Yeah. Overall, really cool track. I seems like the chat really enjoyed it as well. So just those few things. I think you got a really nice track on your hands. Moving on to thanks for sending in. Moving on to Full K with an unreleased track. It looks really loud. I wonder if that's just Ableton. Okay. am I getting little pops here? Thank you, sir. Like that melody. A nice transition here would be good, right? It just going right from there into the bass just feels a little bit underwhelming. Feels like you should do maybe like an EQ cut with the kick and the bass, or at least the kick here. Right, something like that. Some risers and impacts and stuff. Thanks, Tom. Like that groove a lot. Why am I getting... You guys hearing clicks and pops? I'm getting a lot of pops here. There you go. That's a nice bass line. Sorry to interrupt, guys. I'm gonna close Ableton for a sec. It just I don't know what's going on, but it's clicking and popping a lot, and like it sounds like I'm getting underruns, which doesn't make any sense because I definitely shouldn't be. So I'm just gonna close it and reopen it, and see if that helps. I was liking that song. That was sounding pretty good. You know what? Now's a good opportunity. If anybody hasn't followed me on Instagram, I'm trying to push my Instagram up a little bit more. I'm really bad at my Instagram game. So I'm going to put my Instagram in the chat. If you guys don't mind giving it a follow, I would appreciate it very much. I post reels of my latest gigs. That's what I've been doing lately anyways. Yeah, go give me a follow if you can. And I'm right about to hit 5,000 followers on Instagram, so you'll help me get to that 5K mark. D. Mason left his export to the last second. That's funny. Your track is still missing, Meki? Okay, what was your track called? I'll check to make sure it downloaded properly. That's not what I wanted to open. Oh. Don't mind my photo. That's oh, you can't even see it anyways. Sorry, I opened it, Ableton, and it crashed again, so I don't know what's going on, but let me see now. Should work now. Anybody else have a standing desk? I've been using it lately, and it's actually been quite nice. Anticipation. Okay, let me go check to make sure that that track is in there. Meki. All right. All right. I got it, Mackie. Thank you. Sorry about the delay, folks. There we go. All right. Anticipation. Downloaded. All right. Back to full case track. I don't know why I'm getting pops. There we go. Meki, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Meki, I'm just moving your track up because you sent it like before anybody else did, so. We're up in the queue. Yeah, I think the clicking stop now. Stop now. The groove is nice on this, but I think that it doesn't have enough going on that to make it this long. Like, it kind of feels a little bit repetitive. So I would suggest maybe doing like a little break somewhere here, maybe some more elements that are a little bit more hypnotic and interesting. Drums sound cool though. Yeah, it's good to be able to sit and stand. That's what I'm doing. The breakdown has a cool idea, but again, it just feels like it needs a little bit more. I like that. Nice. Yeah, agreed, D. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the track overall is nice. It just feels a little bit incomplete because it feels like it should have some more ear candy, basically, or more like I don't know, something more that captivates me, because it's sounding good. It has really nice elements, especially this drop. That hits hard. The dubbiness sounds really good. It does sound really nice, but I just think that it needs a bit more to keep it going. Some impact, some ear candies, risers, things like that to break up the track. Like this. This is good. Yeah, overall, I really like that actually. Kick could have a tiny bit more high end as well. Clap could be a bit louder, but the rest of the layers sound pretty decent. Yeah, well done. I like that. You're learning, like you're getting much better very quickly, which is great. Yeah, well done. Very solid vibe. Next up, we have Anticipation by Meki. Am I saying that right? Meki. And this is a remix. We're going to hear a lot of these remixes tonight, everybody. The Jante Lagan remix for the remix contest. So we'll hear a lot of those. Yeah, it's a good point. Adding more elements would kind of reduce the progressive drive, but some ear candies, atmospheres, things that are going to be not taking up too much space, but still making it more interesting would be good. Oh, yep, this is, you're right, absolutely right. I clicked on the wrong one. So this is Tom. 4T6 remix, sorry. Thanks, Tom. That's twice you saved my butt tonight. This is 4T6 remix of Jante Lagan. There's a bit of a delay from when I see your chat and when my voice comes through online. So a lot of the time you guys will be like saying something and then I'll answer here because I'll see it on the chat right away. And then you won't see it for like 20 seconds. Sounding good. Alright, back to sitting. It probably looks so funny on the camera. Yeah, this is great. Hey Martin, how are you? I like how you're incorporating a lot of the original elements. Sounding good. Becky. Nice build up. It's very sharp. You can see and you can hear it's very sharp resonances. Yeah, it's really harsh on the ears, especially there. Nice. Okay, mix is pretty balanced. Kick has a little bit of like boom, boom, a little bit murky. Maybe could use a little bit more sharpness in the high end. Then I would say that there is a really, really sharp high end here that you should take out. Where was it? Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's like a whistle right there. It's very, very sharp. So I would definitely take that out and make sure that you're reducing that frequency for that part of the build. The drop sounded good. The hat punches through really nice, but I don't hear much of the clap, so I would definitely turn the clap up. Overall, everything else sounds pretty good. Like everything else sounds good. Maybe the bass could be a tiny bit louder. Should be fine. It'll be fixed in mastering. Overall, well done. Nice and groovy. I think just clean up a little bit of the muddiness in the kick and the bass around 150 to 300 or 400 hertz and make the bass, the kick a little bit crispier. I think it would help punch through the mix. And then the hi-hat, sorry, not the hi-hat. The clap needs to be up in volume a little bit. Hat sounds really good. Well done. Up next, we have Anticipation with Meki. This time I mean it. Up a little bit. Yeah, Soothe too could work too. And if there's anybody that can't stick around for the whole stream, let me know and I'll try and move your track up in the queue. Why does this keep doing that? Oh, that's cool. Loving this groove. Very nice. Nice ideas, nice flow. Nice. So for me, the track sounds really good. Really nice vibe. I just think that the instruments need to be a little bit sharper. The hats, the clap. The synths, bass, and kick all sound great. The kick could probably actually also be a little bit sharper. Right? Like it's much cleaner this way. Cool. So I'm assuming you're going to make it a little bit longer and do like a mix out and everything. But yeah, I think just the top end needs to come up quite maybe 2 or 3 dB overall. The clap, hi-hats, the kick could be a little bit sharper. I always talk about using an overdrive. You can use an overdrive and just throw that on your kick and just shave it up like this, and then do like 5 or 10% dry wet. And kind of hard to hear with the whole mix, but if you put that on your kick, it usually helps it punch through the mix a little bit better. Overall, well done. Really cool track. I really enjoyed that. We have Waves TK Master. Turn the limiter back down. Not sure whose track this is. Yeah, overdrive just always sounds nice on the top. J Loud and Music, okay. And thanks for the follows on Instagram, guys. I got a few more from you. So, again, if you haven't followed Instagram, I'm only 25 away from 5,000. So, maybe we can hit that tonight. There we go. I think that's the right link, I think. Or is it? There we go. That's the right link. I posted the wrong one earlier. This is a really nice groove. Nice vibe. So what I'm hearing is that it's kind of hard to hear the solid groove between the low end and the high end. It doesn't really feel very dynamic. So it's hard to kind of hear the kick hat. Maybe that's not the best way to put it. It's sorry, it feels. It feels like it lacks a little bit of dynamics. It's just a little bit flat for me, and I really like it. So I think that if you made maybe your kick it might just be that the kick is a little bit quiet, but I think it kind of suits the vibe. Maybe if your hat was a little bit sharper, like it had more of a transient, more of a it would feel like it has a bit more of a carved out groove. So it would be more like, because because right now it feels like it's all kind of flat dynamic wise. It's not necessarily bad. It actually it suits the vibe, but just in case you want it to be a little bit harder hitting and a little bit more club oriented or groovy, you could try that. Yeah, really nice. It sounds like something I would write. Really nice. Nice. This is a trip. Yeah, this is a really trippy song. The breakdown's a little long, but I think it works because it like really builds anticipation. I think you could put something else sharper in here, like your drums, so you could bring up the sharpness a bit faster, or at least like one or two of them. Nice. Very cool. It's really nice. Okay, yeah. The only thing I can really say is, yeah, that the dynamics I think are a little bit flat. If you had maybe a better relationship between the kick and the hat, it would drive a little bit harder or a little bit like cleaner, and I think that would elevate the track a little bit. But overall, very, very nice. That's something I would play like very late into a set, like maybe like at after hours or something. It was really a unique journey, and I really enjoyed it. Like definitely a track that feels like a journey. So yeah, I really like that one. Up next we have Reflections 3. Not sure who this is by. Oops. Hold on. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. Don't mind me on my messages. There we go. Okay, it's a cool vibe. I feel like there needs to be more going on here. It's just very repetitive. I like some of the sounds in the breakdown for sure. Can't tell if this is a breakdown or build up. I can't tell if that was like at the drop or... Okay. Okay, so the vibe's nice. The track is cool, but there needs to be a lot of improvements. The drums are groovy, but the loudest part here is the bass. The bass sounds good, but the kick is very, very short, like very, very short. Well, it looks like it's really loud here and then it gets really quiet. So your bass is lacking. This one looks okay. But like there seems to be, it must be either a phase cancellation issue or automation or something's wrong with your kick. And a lot of them are really quiet. It's not really punching through and giving that weight. The ideas are nice, but they need just to be stronger execution. The hats need to be a little bit sharper and louder. Maybe not even sharper, just louder, and your claps definitely need to be louder. The build-up kind of drop thing here was confusing for me because it felt like it was dropping. Or maybe it did drop, but it just feels like the kick is so low here that it's hard to tell if it's still building up or if it's dropping here. So either if this is going to be a drop, make sure it feels like a drop. If it's going to be a build-up, make sure it feels like a build-up. But I do like the ideas you have. And for anybody that doesn't know, I do offer track fine-tuning. So this would be like a perfect track for my fine-tuning because there's a lot of potential here for a good track. It just needs to be fixed. So I usually, with my track fine-tuning, I spend between 1 to 3 hours going over the track. You sit with me on a studio session, kind of like a live stream or a coaching call, and we go over your track. You send me your project, I go in, I use all my tools and my expertise and basically treat it like my own track and try to make it as good as possible from what I kind of can in that 2 or 3 hours, and make your track as good as I can make it. If anybody's interested in that, please let me know. I'll put a link to my website in the chat as well. Up next, we have Gareth Stone's remix of Jantalagan, so another one of the Jantalagan remix competition tracks. Is the chat not working anymore? What's going on? Everyone's so quiet. Is the chat not working? Okay, go. Okay, nice deep vibe. Okay, so this is a cool vibe. I like it. It's nice and deep, but the sounds are quite muffled and muddy. That hat's better, but all these ones back here, like the snap is very, very muddy. I do like the vibe a lot, though. What do you guys think? Good use of the sounds, good use of the stems. I like that sound in the break. Right there is a little bit of distortion. I can literally see it and hear it. A little bit too loud, I think, coming in with the impact. Okay, so overall pretty nice. The kick is a little bit muffled. The claps snap a little bit muffled. The overall sounds are really nice. Like old school deep house, but I think the mix just needs some cleaning up and it would sound really good. Up next we have After in the Forest. Not sure who this is by. Yeah, see how already this track, the drums are much sharper and cleaner? That's what the other track needed. Drums are nice and sharp. Okay, good vibe. I think that the kick needs to be a little bit punchier. In the top end, it's just kind of like a little bit bulky and muddy, but the drums are nice and bright. They might even be 1 dB too loud. I love that. That's super cool. That little break there. Okay, track builds nicely. Nice breakdown. Nice. Vibe's good. Okay, so my thing is I think the kick needs a bit more color in the top end so that it matches the energy of the rest of the high end. The hats, it's very, very close to being a little bit too loud, I think. Let me check the span maybe. Yeah, you know what? You can see the high end is actually louder than the low end. So the high end, I think, is just a smidge too loud. I think the kick needs a little bit more top end, and pull the hats down, maybe 1 or 2 dB, and the clap as well. The clap is very sharp, but if you pull that down, it'll balance it a bit better. I think it'll allow the synths to come through a tiny bit more. So 1 or 2 dB off the top end, clap down 1 or 2 dB, hats down 1 or 2 dB, and then the kick a little bit color, and I think it'll be very well balanced. Yeah, it's a cool track. Nice vibe. Up next, we have Symphony of Soul. Might have to go grab some more water. Liking this already. Yeah, no problem, Emiliano. I can definitely feel the Boris Brejcha vibe here. And Alkaline. Very cool. That pluck could be a little bit louder, I think. Cool. Mix is well balanced. Your sub might be a little bit too loud compared to your kick. I'm gonna check. Oh, shoot, sorry. Yeah, your kick could probably punch through a tiny bit better. Thanks for the follow, Meki. Nice. Sorry, I was checking out the bass. Okay, yeah, very nice. The only thing that might make your kick a little bit better is you see here how there's this dip here. That's where some of the punchiness sits. If you could find a way to make that a little bit better, a little bit stronger with some EQ compression, or by like shaping the kick a little bit better. You see how it goes like transient, then it goes whoa. You're losing a little bit of punch there, and it's not punching through the kick as well as it could, punching through the track as well as it could, but it's a very minimal thing. It's not going to make or break the track, but it could help it a little bit if that was a bit louder there. Overall, really nice synth work, good progressions. It definitely felt like Elka mixed with Boris. Your sub might be a tad too loud, a very, very slight amount too loud. It sounded a bit loud. I can see here it's a little bit loud, and your kick isn't punching through as well as it could. I'm talking like 1 or 2 dB max. You might want to try turning it down like 1 dB on your sub, maybe 2 dB, and then fixing the kick. Overall, well done. It sounds like it's like studio, or it sounds ready. It sounds like it's completely finished. So, yeah, really cool track. Up next, we have Julia Stierna with Course. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. go grab some more water, folks. I'll be right back, but I'll let this keep playing. A little bit of distortion there. Right here. It's definitely clipping. It's too much volume, too much going on there. You need more headroom. Ooh, I like that. I feel like this changes the vibe of the track quite a bit. That lead sounds like it's pretty nice, but I don't know what that was. A lot of distortion again. Some good ideas here. The hi-hat's not really punching through well. It's very flat. Right? The kick gets very lost here, so you need to make sure your kick is punching through a bit better with some side chain and maybe make it a bit louder. The bass itself, like the bam, is cool. But I feel like it needs to be even more forward in the mix. Right now, it feels like it's just still a little bit too far back. It's not as clean as it could be. And if it was a bit stronger, it would really help, like, really solidify that bam, bam. Like, it'd be really strong if it was a bit louder and a little bit less reverb. It would make it feel like it's more crunchy and more, like, powerful. Yeah, just still some work needs to be done in the mix and the ideas. I think it kind of changed too much from one idea to the next. I like the breakdown kind of idea, but it felt like it was a little bit disconnected from the rest of the track. And the final drop, I think putting both those elements over there is a mistake. You can't have both such mid-present elements. It's one or the other because it just feels like it's messy at that point. But still needs some work, but overall it's got some good ideas. And I liked it for what it's worth. Next, we have Robert Thurston with Journey to Borscht. I gotta remember to skip the intros. Okay, the ideas are nice. Same thing, the hats feel a little bit flat. They're just a bit too quiet. So to me, the track is very muddy. Right, so it's a bit too present here. It's a little bit muddy in the 200 to 500 range, and then a little bit more brightness would help as well, clean it up. I like that. Okay, some nice ideas. Again, if feels like the bass is a little bit too overwhelming. It's taking over the mid presence of the plucks, and there's just not really like a there's too much going on for you to really latch on to the melody. The melody feels like it's more of like a supporting sound, and it's not really a strong sound. It's not like pulling me in. It's not really staying catchy. So maybe make them lead a little bit more loud, and reduce the bass a little bit and clean it up so that the mid frequencies are a little bit less busy, so that the lead can really shine through and grab your attention. Clap sounds good, but the hats need to be a little bit louder as well and punch through the mix a bit better. Okay. Hope that's helpful. Up next, we have North with questions. My pleasure. Thanks for the support. We're getting through these. We got 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, never mind. I can't count at all. 8 left. 9 left. Yeah, 9 more after this one. So the vibe's good, but I just feel like there's not a main hook or lead. Got a nice groove. There's nothing very, very memorable about it. So I think the leads need to be a little bit more present in the breakdown. The groove is fat, sounds great. Mix sounds very well balanced. And then that lead coming in gives me something memorable. So yeah, overall, well done. I really like the bass line. Like the complexity and the layers of the bass sound really nice. Awesome job as usual, North. We have Baklava. Ooh, some deep house vibes. Very old school sounding. Hey, Dan. Nice. You too. Okay, so this vibe is great. The writing is really good. I think the mix just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's pretty muffled, a little bit muddy. Could be much brighter. Solid vibe. Yeah, definitely just a bit muddy. I think the mix out needs to be a bit longer because if I was DJing and mixing into this, I would want more than just this 30 seconds here because you already have instruments playing here. And it would be hard to mix out fast unless I, like, of course I could loop it and stuff, but I would probably duplicate this length to be another 30 seconds, another 8 bars. But yeah, super cool track. Quick and easy. It just needs to be a bit brighter. I think that's really it. Everything else sounds really well balanced and well done. Whoops. Up next we have Mika James. To me, it sounds like one of the kicks is like slightly too early. It's weird, but maybe that's my mind. Come with the touring. But that sounds good. Mix sounds well balanced. I like the build. The build-up could be, our breakdown could be a little bit more interesting. Build-up's nice. Nice. Yeah, there might be too much swing on the kick. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, the mix overall feels great. The punch of the kick coming through, the shakers, everything sounds great. I like the idea. I like it. It's groovy. It's catchy. It doesn't have like a major hook, but it's still hooky. It's still catchy. So like the boom, boom, boom is fun, and it keeps me engaged. That sounds really good. The snare I think could be a little bit louder, but overall I think it's a really nice track. Excuse me. And the mix is really well balanced as well. Good job. Up next we have. Or actually, is there anything else I want to say about that? And yeah, just that kick. Make sure the kick is not out of time. Yeah, honestly, it sounds really good. You might be able to turn that up a little bit. Like maybe the that could also be a little bit louder. Went for a Michael A vibe. Nice. Love Michael A. All right, we got Javier Litka remix of Page Jantelagan. Kind of want a little bit more in this. Groove's nice. A little bit ear piercing there. The mix is well done. I feel like overall the track needs a little bit more excitement. It just feels like it's not really fully fleshed out. That lead sound should definitely be louder. Yeah, I kind of want more out of the track, just a little bit more, something a bit more interesting. But the mix overall sounds really good, and it's not bad by any means. Maybe I'm being a little bit picky, but I think it could benefit from something else. But the mix and the groove is really nice on that, so that's the only thing I would say. And the clap could be a little bit louder as well. So yeah, maybe something like, I don't know. I don't even know. What do you guys think? Something that, is it just me? Actually, it's kind of growing on me. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. It'd be good for like an opening track if you're playing early at night. Yeah. Let's see. We got I don't know, modified for the stream. I don't know what song this is or who it's by, but here we go. Yeah, just maybe add some, like one little tiny detail I think would help. Something that's more hypnotic that would help that last track. Something that would keep it going. It might just be a matter of taste, so take it with a grain of salt. So it's pretty messy track. It's hard to kind of latch onto one groove here. The kick is pretty quiet, and you can see that there's a little bit of distortion from like a different sound on there. So when the kick is playing, it sounds like something else is playing as well, which is making it kind of hard to really hear the kick coming through fully. It's getting a little bit distracted by something else. You know, it sounds very like all over the place with the instruments. They're very swingy and loose, and it makes it a little bit difficult to really get stuck in the groove. I think the kick needs to be a little bit louder. Like quite a bit louder. Probably 3 or 4 dB. There's a lot of mid-present percussion, so I think maybe pull one of those percussion out and let the track breathe a bit more. There's no lead sound really like that. I really like that one, like do 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 do. I really like that. It's very subtle. I think that sounds really cool. The atmospheres are cool. I love that. That's a really cool vibe. Okay, so the track gets... Again, it's a little bit busy with the new synths that come in, but they're definitely more interesting. I think you should bring one of these synths over into this area and maybe have only one of the synths in this area, or try to make it a little bit cleaner with some EQ. Hey, Lissandro, thank you. Cheers. Right, it's too many elements at once, and again, it's very distracting. It's very hard to latch on to one. So I think just dial back one of those instruments, one of the percussion instruments as well, and clean up the track and just focus on one of those sounds a bit better. Because it's a cool track, it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And then make sure that your kick is a little bit louder as well. Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure how to say your name. Weil agrees. The overall elements are pretty interesting and cool, but definitely a rework needed in this track. And the breakdown synth was kind of dry, and the breakdown felt a little bit lackluster as well. But definitely some possibility for improvement. Up next, we have Alexander Manrique with 123. So notice how when this plays, it feels like the atmosphere is a little bit lighter, a little bit louder and brighter, sorry. So when the kick comes back in, I feel like there's too much side chain and it actually squishes down. It kind of feels like the track is going and then it breathes and then it gets squished down again. Listen to that. So I think there's just a little bit too much side chain there. Manu, what track was yours? Nice bass line. The kick might be a little bit too loud. Like 1 or 2, maybe 2 or 3 dB loud. Maybe not. Maybe like 1 dB too loud. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much side chain. Yes, I am. How are you? I love that. The vocal. Very cool. I really like that vocal hook. It's very catchy and it's engaging and it's hypnotic, so it keeps you interested. But I feel like there just needs to be something else coming in because there's nothing really that changes too much. So it would get a little bit repetitive. Very cool. Okay, we got 2 more tracks coming in. I don't love this build up. Sorry, I just want to hear that again. Okay. Never mind. Okay, sounds good. One thing that you could do to make the breakdown and build up more interesting is you could try to have 1 or 2 of the elements from the drop in the breakdown. So even that vocal, bop, 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 something like that, or the bass or something, because doing it this way kind of feels like it's just different parts of the track. It doesn't feel as consistent. It feels like, okay, here's this, and then here's this. Right? It feels like kind of 2 different parts, one just repeating. You do have the strings. That helps definitely connect them, but maybe one more element could help also build the tension, and you could start bringing it in like here and slowly automate something in with volume or filtering, and then when you go into the drop, it'll feel like it's more connected, and that'll also make the breakdown and build up more interesting. Nice atmosphere. Yeah, that's nice. A little bit too much reverb on that, but that was nice. Mix is pretty nice. You could probably turn the kick down like 1 or 2 dB, and everything else sounds good to me. Cool track. Up next, we have Papa Kuma, who is not here with us in the chat today. He's usually here, but he's playing. He's part of a bagpipes team or band, I guess we would call it, and they're performing today. So hopefully, it's going well for him. We're gonna listen to his track. Corey, your track was not found. You sent the wrong link. You have to send the private link. The hat is a little bit quiet here. The kick is a little bit overwhelming. A little bit too loud of a kick. And bass line maybe. All good, Tom. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out and joining the stream. Yeah, the bass line feels a little bit overwhelming here. It's like just too loud. You can see it's quite loud. It's as loud as the kick, I think. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for the support. You too. Ooh, liking this. Turn the bass down a little bit. Thanks, Mecky. Take care. So yeah, the high end of the hats definitely needs to be brighter. But that sounds much more balanced. But that lead sounded great. I like that idea, but I would probably personally filter out the hat a little bit here, then filter it back up. Ooh. Puma, this is tight. This is different from you. I'm digging it. But yeah, as soon as I turn this EQ off, you'll hear how muffled it sounds. Alright, so definitely bring those hats up, the bass down a little bit. Yeah, really nice. I don't know if that lead, if both leads fit there too well, they kind of overlap each other and they don't sound good together. Maybe you can get rid of one of, like you can get rid of that one and just let that guitar play through. Yeah, very, very cool track. So, Kuma, if you watch this within 24 hours, you probably won't see the chat. It needs 24 hours to fully render the chat sometimes. So, just to let you know that there are people in the chat that are also giving you compliments on this. So, hopefully you can see the chat. Puck, I did get your download. I added it to the bottom here. This is it, right? 2000. And Corey, you need to send me a private link. Yeah, very cool track, Kuma. Awesome stuff. I really like that direction you took. Up next, we have Madman J with the Janeta Lagan remix. YL said that your bass line was insane. Yeah, it was really good. Hey, Train Spotter. Oh, appreciate it. Raneem, how are you doing? Nice. So, the kick is quite quiet here. Love that. High end sounds good. Okay. Oh, thanks, Javier. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that very much. So I like the vibe a lot. The kick needs to be louder for sure. Johannes said, why is there a compressor on the track? It's so the reason is the way that I set up my Ableton is anytime I drop in a new MIDI or a new audio, it automatically puts an EQ and a compressor because I know I'm probably going to use them. So I just make it so every time I add in a new audio or whatever, it just automatically puts them. It's not actually doing anything right now. That lead is really sharp. It's probably a little bit ear piercing. The breakdown's nice. I like that atmosphere of that vocal. Hey, Beyond the Haze. Cool build up. Nice. Okay, this one hits really hard. Well played with all the different sounds. The hi-hat sounds good. Clap sounds good. Overall, very well balanced mix. I just think the kick could punch through a little bit harder, but very nice. Good energy. The track built slowly and it peaks, but it felt like it was always interesting. Yeah, really cool. Well done. All right, we got Mason James, another fan favorite, especially for me. It helps out with a lot of stuff. So we're gonna take a listen. This sounds really good. This groove is really tight. Leads are really nice. Drums are cutting through. Nice. Oh, that's from me dancing. Thanks for the heads up. Bass is super punchy, full, warm, sounds really good. I like the drums a lot. I like the background melodies a lot. Hey, George, how are you? Nice. Yeah, this is really well balanced. The mix sounds very clean, very strong. I don't think you need that little ear candy there. The high doodle-doodle-doodle. I don't know. I don't think it needs it. I think it takes away from it. The kick, I think, could snap through a bit better. It just feels like it's a tiny bit muffled among everything else. If you added a little bit more crisp in the very top end of the kick, I think it would sound good. Very slight, but I think it would help it punch through. Leads sound good. Nice. You could also turn your clap up a little bit, but overall, really nice track. Very well done. I really enjoyed that. I think a lot of people in the chat did as well. Not very much feedback. Clap a little bit louder. Kick hit a little bit better in the top end, like a little bit crispier in like the 5K plus range. And I think that's really it. Overall, the track was really nice. I really liked it. Cool. I wonder, let me... I'd definitely play that out live too. That'd be a cool track to play in a set. Up next, we have Sri. All right, I'm gonna blast my Instagram one more time in the chat. If anybody is new into the stream, just about to hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a follow, that would be awesome. Just through the link in the chat. I think I need like 10 or 15 more. Really nice. Really nice vibe. Yeah, see you at ADE. Are you playing, George? Are you playing any parties? Yeah, Sri, this is really nice. Mix is really balanced. You can probably turn your low end down like a tiny bit. It's a little bit muffled. Not even muffled, just a little bit muddy, like around here. That's it, really. Oh, nice. Which day are you playing? Nice vocal. The vocal could be louder. This is really nice. Yeah, George, I'm playing Saturday night at the Lost Miracle Party and the Edge Party. It's Volan Sentier, Hickey and Kalo, Tim Green, Sebastian Leger, Roy Rosenfeld. And then Friday I'm playing the Kashmir Lounge with Modern Agenda Showcase. I would play this. This is nice. See, what's good about this track is he has a strong lead in the mids. It's a pluck. It's taking up a lot of space, but it's not feeling like it's too far back, and it's not feeling like it's too overwhelming. It's clean, but it's still strong. And that's what you want if you're going to use a pluck like this. There's a couple tracks before that had this exact same idea, using a pluck to fill up the mids, and it was just too overwhelming. With this track, you feel the power of the mids of the pluck, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. Really nice bass line, really nice mix. Yeah, I would play that out for sure. Have I missed anybody's tracks? We're on the last two here. Anybody that got missed? Bass is very loud here. It's overwhelming for sure. Can't even hear the kick anymore. Yeah, so the kick is very overwhelming. The bass line's cool. It's too loud. The hats sound good. Also, by the way, guys, I'm starting my own YouTube channel for my mixes and stuff. So I just put a little chat. That's my second channel. And I'm going to be showcasing my sets, doing live streams of my sets. It's going to be more focused on my music. See, this would sound really good if the kick was fixed. The ideas are good. It needs to fix that kick, and the bass line's strong. The hats sound good. Clap could be a tiny bit louder as well. So I just posted in the chat. I have my Dowden page. So the Dowden page that I just did, post in the chat. I'm going to use that channel to post like live streams of DJing. I'm going to record mixes and put that. That's going to be more for my music. That's going to be like my official music page. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow that, I think you should be able to just click. Hold on, maybe I can just put the link here. There we go. Yeah, you can follow that link, and you guys can follow that. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna start recording some sets when I buy my CDJs, and you know, posting live sets and stuff. Yeah, so this track could be a little bit better if the kick was stronger, but the overall ideas are really good. So fix that kick, and I think that'll sound like a banger. Last, we got the Yano remix. And thanks, Ryan. Yeah, YL. So the event is Friday at Kashmir Lounge. It's the Modern Agenda. So I'll type it out here. It's the Modern Agenda Showcase at Kashmir Lounge. I think it's actually like lounge. I play at 11 to 11. I think. Thanks, guys. You don't need tickets. It's a free event. Saturday, I play with Fallen Frontier. So the kick in this one again is very, very like overwhelmed. You can barely hear it. Needs to be turned way up. The vocal is way too loud. The bass is way too loud. Yeah, Amber's amazing. It's hard to listen to this one because it's very loud. Yeah. Oh, is that my fault? Is that why it was so loud? Sorry about that. Oh no, it wasn't even that bad. That's cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, so it's a cool idea. The vocal is way too loud. Well, I was definitely compressing it a bit too much, my mistake. But the vocal is definitely too loud, and the kick is very lost. There's like no drive in the track. It just feels very, very flat and not dynamic because the kick and the bass are too loud and the vocal's too loud. So you need to definitely increase the dynamics. It'll sound a lot better and you'll have more room for everything else. But I love that idea of the breakdown where it gets higher and higher like that. I thought that sounded really, really cool, really melodic. And I would be really interested to hear how it sounds once it's all done. And that's it, everybody. That is all we have for the feedback stream. I appreciate everybody's support, patrons, donations, everybody. Thank you so much. Let me see if there's something I can give you guys a little preview of something new I have coming out. Let me see. That's maybe that's a good way to end the stream. I'll show you like a little preview of something I have. So I have a new song coming out on Meanwhile Recordings. I'll give you a very, very quick preview of that. Manu, can you send me your track, please, on Patreon? That one's coming out on Meanwhile. So we have one more track from Manu if he replies. Yeah, this track is on Meanwhile. That's all I get to show you though. Then I have one coming out on Sudbeat in October. This is the pre-master. Thanks, guys. This one just came out on Mango Alley.
Same routine things every day. It's strange how some printed words can evoke emotion.
And then this one came out on the Soundgarden last week. Lots of new stuff. Very excited. All right, let's go over to Manu's track now. Just blatantly self-promoting myself on the stream a little bit. But let's go with this Severance. Why is this not working? Open this up. No. Well, we can listen to it here. Actually, yeah, let's listen. I don't want to listen to it here. One sec, sorry. So we have one track left. Sorry that it got missed. I don't know why it won't let me drag it into... Oh, because it's not an audio file. It's a MPEG-4 audio file. So let's have to listen to it on iTunes. Stop it. Oh, I'm just reading all these now. Thanks, guys. Oh, you guys are too kind. Oh, how'd it go, Kuma? Everybody loved your track. I would argue that your track was probably like the favorite track. Not that we're picking favorites, and everybody's tracks were... There's a lot of good tracks tonight, but I feel like a lot of people really liked your track. A lot of good tracks tonight, actually. Oh, thanks, Royale. Ooh, this is good. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. That'll be coming out in October, I believe. I'm really liking this. Oh, nice. That's cool. We need tons of IDs in ADE? What do you mean? This track is really good, Manu. Yeah, if you want to throw a donation in Third Eye real quick, we can go over your track too. We gotta do it right now. I'm getting tired. This is a really cool track. Mix is well balanced. I love that it goes up in pitch. That's sick. Really nice track. Third Eye, are you submitting? All right. My pleasure. All right, Third Eye, go ahead and shoot the link in. Yeah, this is a really good track. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't give you any feedback on that. It sounds really, really good. Absolutely love that track. Well done. All right, we got one lot more track from Third Eye. Om Shanti. And then it's bedtime for me. Thanks for the donation. Even though YouTube probably is going to take a huge portion of all these donations, unfortunately. All right. All right. Who else is going to ADE? Anybody else in the chat going to ADE this year? I like that a lot. Oh, Manu, I didn't know you were from the Netherlands. There's Manu's SoundCloud. Yeah, this track's nice. Oh, that's not Manu's. Never mind. Hold on. That's a nice vibe. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm looking forward to meeting you too. I feel like the kick could have a little bit more presence, like be a little bit like more, maybe a little bit longer or something. I don't know. It just feels like it's a little bit lacking. The kick, it just feels a little bit weak. Maybe it needs to be a bit longer so it has more power. The hats are a good volume. Snare could be louder though. Yeah, the low end overall, like the kick and the bass could be a tiny bit louder, especially the kick could have more power. Clap a little bit louder. The leads are a tiny bit too loud here, I think. Maybe like half a dB to a dB. Actually, it's probably fine. I like the vocals a lot. Really cool. Overall, well done. Really cool track. I think those leads could, maybe your drums are actually a tiny bit too loud, like your hi-hats. So pull your hi-hats down by 1 dB, turn that lead up by like 1 or 2 dB, and then the kick more powerful, and then I think that would be a really nice track. And that's it, everybody. We're done for tonight. It has been oh, what did I do? I just closed the wrong thing. It has been a long day. Let me try to open that again. Make sure that didn't close. Okay, making sure I'm still streaming. There we go. Okay, it's been a long day for me. I'm gonna go play some Tony Hawk for 20 minutes and then probably call it a night and go to sleep. But thanks everybody so much for hanging out. Thank you all for the support, the patronage, everything else you guys are doing for me. So thank you very much. Great music tonight as usual. I appreciate you all very much. I'll see some of you at ADE, and I'll see some of you in the stream next month. And some of you I will see in Sri Lanka next month, which is gonna be really exciting. If you guys want to stay connected, SoundCloud, Instagram, all that stuff, definitely follow each other. It's a great way to start building up your fan base. And if you're ever interested in coaching, music production courses, remember that I do have those available as well on my website. And yeah, awesome. All right. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh, thanks, YL. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Oh, wow. That was a big donation. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you very much. I think that's the biggest donation I've got on the channel, except for when Kuma donated for my the fundraiser we were doing. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, my pleasure. It's like that like you hang up first. No, you hang up first. I like to hang out and make sure everybody knows that I'm leaving and gets to say bye. All right.